Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before the video starts. On June 30, Chicago's Soldier Field was the place to be if classic rock fans wanted to witness history. Luckily, we've tracked down the next best thing. A video of the moment. Dead Flowers is one of the Rolling Stones' most underappreciated classics, and it's not one they usually perform while on tour. However, the legendary rockers made an exception during their stop in Chicago over the weekend for one very special guest vocalist, none other than Lainey Wilson. Dead Flowers is one of the most country-centric tunes the Stones have in their extensive catalog, and Wilson joining them on stage to contribute her phenomenal vocals to the iconic track was indeed a match made in heaven. Thankfully, a fan captured footage of the duet. Lainey Wilson, just a few months removed from being honored during The Voice Season 25 final in a most unexpected way, looked thrilled to be next to one of the greatest bands of all time as she contributed backup vocals, took control of a few verses, and harmonized with the legendary Mick Jagger whenever she could. Wilson took to Instagram to commemorate what transpired at Soldier Field. Judging by her pictures, she and the Stones had a blast sharing the stage. "I got to hang out with rock stars of all rock stars last night. At Mick Jagger, at Official Keef, at Ronnie Wood, at the Rolling Stones. You are legendary to say the least. What a treat, what an honor, what a night." Wow, the 32-year-old captioned. Here's everything to know about Dead Flowers. Released in 1971 on the album Sticky Fingers, Dead Flowers marked a shift in tone for the iconic band. Most of the songs on the album are decidedly country tracks, and Dead Flowers' honky-tonk riffs and dark lyrics reflect a phase of the Rolling Stones that is often overlooked, or quite simply forgotten about. Thanks to songs like Dead Flowers, the Stones proved they could easily adapt their style to tackle different genres and excel at it. This song has been memorably covered by countless musicians, including Willie Nelson, Hank Williams A.E., and Ryan Adams. The lights of Wembley Stadium flickered and danced, casting a spell over the 90,000-strong crowd that had gathered for the monumental concert. A blend of anticipation and nostalgia filled the air as fans, young and old, buzzed with excitement. Tonight was not just another Rolling Stones concert. Tonight, country star Lainey Wilson would join the legendary band for a once-in-a-lifetime duet. Mick Jagger's voice, still electrifying after decades, boomed through the speakers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incredible Lainey Wilson. The crowd erupted as Lainey Wilson, in her signature bell-bottoms and fringed jacket, strutted onto the stage. Her wide-brimmed hat cast a shadow over her eyes, but her smile was unmistakable. She waved to the audience, her heart pounding with a mix of nerves and exhilaration. Keith Richards strummed the opening chords of Dead Flowers, a song that had long been a favorite among Rolling Stones fans. The melancholic yet defiant tune was a perfect choice for this duet. Lainey took her place beside Mick, their contrasting styles creating a striking visual and auditory harmony. As Mick sang the first verse, his voice raw and gritty, Lainey watched, absorbing every nuance. When it was her turn, she stepped forward, her voice clear and soulful, adding a new layer of emotion to the classic song. The crowd was mesmerized, witnessing the fusion of rock and country in a way that felt both seamless and groundbreaking. The stage lights shifted, casting a warm glow over Lainey and Mick as they harmonized on the chorus. Their voices intertwined, creating a rich, textured sound that resonated throughout the stadium. Lainey's country twang added a fresh dimension to the song, while Mick's seasoned rock edge gave it a timeless quality. Keith's guitar solo was a masterclass in rock and roll, his fingers dancing over the strings with effortless skill. Lainey couldn't help but smile, feeling the music pulse through her veins. She glanced at Mick, who gave her an encouraging nod. It was clear that the Rolling Stones were enjoying this collaboration as much as she was. As they moved into the second verse, Lainey took the lead, her voice carrying the weight of the song's lyrics. "When you're sitting there in your silk-upholstered chair, talking to some rich folk that you know," she sang, her voice tinged with a hint of sorrow. Mick joined in for the chorus, their voices melding together in a powerful crescendo. The audience swayed and sang along, their voices merging with Lainey's and Mick's in a unified wave of sound. For many, this was more than a concert. It was a moment of connection, a reminder of the enduring power of music to bring people together across generations and genres. As the song drew to a close, the energy in the stadium reached its peak. Lainey and Mick faced each other, their voices rising in a final triumphant harmony. The last notes lingered in the air, a testament to the magic that had just unfolded on stage. The crowd erupted into applause, their cheers echoing through the night. Lainey and Mick took a moment to soak it all in, their smiles reflecting the joy and fulfillment of the performance. Keith, Ronnie, and Charlie joined them at the front of the stage, and the five musicians linked hands and took a bow. Backstage, the atmosphere was electric. Lainey was greeted with hugs and high fives from the Rolling Stones and their crew. Mick pulled her into a bear hug, his eyes twinkling with excitement. "You were amazing out there, Lainey," he said. "We should do this again sometime." Lainey laughed, still riding the high of the performance. "I'd love that, Mick. Thank you for this incredible opportunity." As the night wore on, the group gathered in the green room, sharing stories and laughter. Lainey felt a profound sense of gratitude. She had always admired the Rolling Stones, and to share the stage with them had been a dream come true. But more than that, she had felt a kinship with them, a shared love of music that transcended any boundaries of genre or generation. The following day, headlines and social media were abuzz with praise for the duet. Fans and critics alike hailed it as a monumental moment in music history. Lainey Wilson and the Rolling Stones, a match made in music heaven. Read one headline, "Country meets rock in unforgettable duet," proclaimed another. For Lainey, the experience was a reminder of why she had pursued music in the first place. It was about connection, expression, and the sheer joy of creating something beautiful. And as she prepared for her next tour, she carried with her the memory of that night at Wembley, a night when country and rock and roll had come together in perfect harmony. In the weeks that followed, Lainey and the Rolling Stones continued to stay in touch. They exchanged ideas, collaborated on new material, and even discussed the possibility of recording a few tracks together. The duet had not only been a monumental performance, but also the beginning of a new creative journey. Lainey's fans eagerly awaited her next album, curious to see how her experience with the Rolling Stones would influence her music. And when the album finally dropped, it was clear that the night at Wembley had left an indelible mark. The songs were a blend of country heart and rock spirit, a testament to the power of collaboration and the limitless possibilities of music. The duet of Lainey Wilson and the Rolling Stones had indeed been monumental. It was a night that celebrated the past, embraced the present, and looked forward to the future. And for Lainey, it was a reminder that the magic of music lies not just in the notes and the words, but in the moments of connection and the shared human experience that it creates.